What is up, YouTube? So today I'm heading over to Planet Fitness for some arms. Right now I'm just wrapping up my pre-workout snack. Again, just some pickles and my pre-workout. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, um, pickles are a great pre-workout snack. They're filled with sodium and they're 0 calories, so you don't have to worry about it accidentally putting you over your calorie limit for the day. 0 calories, filled with sodium, great for your pump. Shit. Um, as well as helping the pump, I got my pre-workout here. I just have the pre and 3 grams of extra L-citrulline in there today. I'm not putting any uh, creatine. I mentioned yesterday that I wanted to start having the creatine after the workout rather than before. Just change it up a little bit. And I can already tell just from like drinking it, it's not as like clumpy or chalky anymore. It's much smoother. So I think I'm just going to dry scoop the creatine later rather than actually mixing it in with the pre-workout, just so that it's a little bit more enjoyable for me. And I don't think it really matters the timing of taking creatine as long as you take it, really. So for arms today, I'm pretty sure the past few arm workouts I was kind of flip-flopping between two exercises of triceps, 2 exercises of biceps, and kind of just going back and forth. But today I think I'm going to go back to the original, finish with triceps first and then go into biceps. I just like kind of took a second and stepped back and like kind of tried to remember the soreness of my arms, and I'm just noticing that when I do triceps first and focus on them entirely, and then do biceps next and focus on them entirely, that the soreness and the overall fatigue was a lot better the next day. So in my mind, that means that it was working more. So I'm gonna go back to that original mindset and that original plan for doing triceps first and then biceps. Um, Starting for triceps, I'll probably just do some rope extensions, going really slow and controlled with a not really lightweight, but like a moderate weight for slow and controlled, like 12 to 15 reps. That's definitely how I'm going to start. I don't really want to, for me, I feel like arms are a weak point where I really want to grow them, and I really feel that slow and controlled is going to translate to more growth for my arms rather than just throwing up a lot of weight. I feel like your chest can definitely grow with like heavy loads and like with a bunch of weight to really grow your chest. But I feel like for arms, I've heard a lot of people say that just slow and controlled really um, translates to better growth for your arms rather than just going super duper heavy. Then now, does that mean I'm going to go really light and not push myself in terms of weight? No, I'm still going to go decently heavy, but just not to the point where my form breaks down on like the first 3 reps. I really want to just keep good form, go as heavy as possible with good form for roughly 12 to 15 reps. So that's the game plan for today. And I'm just going to wrap up this little snack, finish drinking my pre, and then I'm going to head over to the gym for arms. I'll see you there for the first work set of tricep extensions.
What's going on, everybody? So I'm starting over here with rope extensions. This was the first set. I believe I got about 8 to 10 full reps, and then I did a few partials at the end. Again, partials are a great way to just push past failure if you don't have anybody to spot you to help you get that full extension. But after this first set, I noticed that this weight was a little too heavy, but I was still really happy with how the set was. I went really slow on the way up and got the best squeezes I could at the bottom. A big thing that you can also do with rope extensions, a big goal that you want to do is be able to separate the rope at the bottom. And you'll see that in the early part of next set, how I kind of separate the ropes at the bottom right here. If you can't separate them anymore at the bottom, what you can do is just keep them together and kind of push the two knobs together at the bottom, and it'll help you lock them out a little bit better. So what I recommend doing is starting the work sets with trying to separate them, but then as it gets harder, to separate them less and less to really just try to get that full extension on your triceps. These felt really nice. Like I was saying in the first clip, but then I kind of interrupted myself, is that the first set was a little heavy, so I lightened the weight as the sets went on just to try to get a little bit more volume. And yeah, and that's exactly what I did. I believe I got 8 to 10 the first set, 10 to 12 on the second one, and then I believe I got 15 on this last one. So I was really happy with how that all went. Again, I really don't want to go over 15 reps on any of the movements that I do. If I get 15 full reps and I still have partials in the tank, I'm definitely going to still do partials, but I don't want to be doing over 15 full reps. I'd rather be able to fail at 15 and then just squeeze out some partials. That's how at least I look at it. Rope extensions felt really, really nice today. I actually went a lot lighter than the last couple weeks just so I can go really slow and controlled. Now moving into the dips machine right here. These felt really, really good today. If you watched the video yesterday, you would have seen that it was chest day, and I kind of like when my chest is sore when I try to do dips for triceps because it just makes me really focus on getting a good tricep, like targeting my triceps and not really using any of my chest at all. So that was pretty good. Again, if you watched the video from yesterday too, you've also saw that I did the dips machine in the chest workout, but the way I was holding it, you could see that my elbows are more tucked this time and not flared. So when your elbows are tucked, you'll definitely target more triceps, and when they're more flared out, you'll definitely target more of your chest. But these felt really nice. Again, I'm still keeping the mindset of slow and controlled, getting a really good stretch at the top and a good squeeze at the bottom. Just squeezing out a few partials here to finish up the set. All right, now we're going into the second work set. I increased the weight a little bit, just because the first one I got a few more reps than I would have liked, which again isn't a bad thing. Just going to increase it for the next set. Again, I'm getting a really good stretch at the bottom and a good squeeze at the bottom and a good stretch at the top. Again, I really want to keep constant tension on my triceps the entire time. You won't see me hold it at the top for too long. I will hold it at the bottom for a couple seconds just to get a really nice squeeze, but that's the only time I'll ever stop the rep. These felt really, really nice today. And if you look at the pattern of my arms, I'm not even really pressing. I'm kind of just doing an extension in a sense if you just look at the way my arms move. So I highly suggest you do that just to target your triceps more. Now moving into my skull crusher movement. These felt really, really nice today. And I increased the weight on them just because I wanted to go a little bit heavier on these today. I believe I got 8 full reps on each arm, and then I spotted myself to 15 with my other arm. Again, another technique that you can use when you train alone instead of partials is just to self-spot. If you have the ability to, like if your other hand isn't doing any sort of workout, you can definitely use it to help the hand that's working just squeeze out a few more reps. I say that like I'm talking about hands helping out each other on like in this workout, but you can totally self-spot yourself on like the pendulum squat if you've watched any of my leg days. So yeah. But these felt really, really nice. I got a real good stretch at the bottom. Hold it for just a second at the top to get a real good squeeze. These felt awesome. Again, I highly suggest you try these out if you have this row machine at your gym. Just let me know what you think. They feel awesome, and they've been a consistent exercise that I've been doing for the past 3 or 4 arm days. I did 5 sets here because it was the only overhead tricep workout that I did. So I just wanted to get a lot of volume in on these. After this, I move over to some W bar extensions. And the cable mechanism that I'm using has like a back pad on it, so I was able to lean against that and keep my upper body like completely straight. That way I can target the triceps the entire time. These were a really, really nice finisher. They honestly, at this point, my triceps were completely shot, so just getting a few extra reps over here felt real nice. Now I do a drop set, and you'll see I'll grab the bar a little bit wider just to try to target a different part of my triceps, just switch it up a little bit. These felt really, really nice. Again, constant tension on the triceps the entire time. I'm not trying to stop at all. Even when I can't get the full extension, it doesn't mean the set's over. You still have all those partials. I call a set to be over when you physically can't move the bar anymore. And obviously you want to do this at your own risk. I mean, you're not going to really want to do partials on like squats maybe if you don't have a spot. I mean, if you set the safeties up high enough, you maybe can, and if you feel comfortable bailing on the weight that easily, but just do it at your own risk. But anything with like cables or a machine, you definitely can push like total failure with partials. All right, again doing a drop set here. These felt really, really good. I'm kind of pushing my arms a little bit further out now to kind of get a little bit of like a skull crusher kind of variation in. But yeah, these felt really, really good as a finisher. After this, I'll move over into some biceps. All right, now moving into the first bicep exercise. I'm doing alternating dumbbell curls. Right here is the second set of 10 with the 55s in each hand. I was honestly thrilled about this. I believe this was a PR, so I was really happy about that. I got 2 sets of 10 with the 55s, and then after I dropped it to the 40s, I got, for the third set, I did the 40s for, I believe, 15 reps, and then the last set I only got 10 because I was completely shot. These were really, really nice. I went pretty heavy, still with pretty good form, and got really, really good squeeze at the top. And these completely fatigued my biceps. I did 4 sets here, and then I moved into some cable preacher curls, as we'll see in a few seconds. And after this really, really heavy curling, I had the mindset of I don't want to go too heavy for the rest. I just kind of want to pump out my biceps now and not really go too crazy heavy because I don't want to hurt myself. I already got the heavy lifting out of the way. Now it's just time to kind of pump them up with the lighter weight. I got, I think, 120 pounds loaded on this right now. Getting a really good squeeze at the top. I'm holding it there and then going right back down. Again, I'm not going too fast on these. I'm really just trying to get a good squeeze at the top, go down slow, and just keep constant tension on the biceps the entire set. I really don't want to hold it at the bottom for too long. The point on this is just to keep the constant tension on the biceps and fill them up with as much blood as possible. Now moving into the last bicep exercise of the day, just doing some rope hammer curls. Again, with these, I want to keep constant tension on the muscle the entire set. I'm not going to hold it at the bottom for too long. I will squeeze at the top, though, just to really, really get a nice squeeze. Finished off with 3 sets of hammer curls just to kill the brachialis. And that's it. After this, went into 5 sets of forearm curls. Just did 5 sets of 20. And then I finished off with some crunches. And that was it for the workout. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you back at my house. Yeah, this was a real good set. I was happy with this.
What is going on, everybody? So I just wrapped up arms about an hour ago. I just got finished with the post-workout meal, but I got to make this talk really quick because I got to get going. But all in all, great freaking workout today. Tricep portion of the workout definitely felt phenomenal. The ropes in the beginning are a great starter for me, and I think I'm going to continue to do those for the foreseeable future. Um, then I went into the dips. I normally wait a little bit longer to do dips, but I just thought it was the right move. I wanted to do some pressing. And yesterday I hit chest, and my chest is really sore. So I was a little nervous about the dips, but I kind of liked that my chest was sore because it made me really isolate my triceps and not focus anything about my chest. It like if I felt it in my chest, like I would really feel it because it's sore. So I guess in the end of the day, I was kind of happy it was sore because it really made me isolate the triceps rather than using any of my chest. After that, I went into the uh, overhead extensions on the row machine. Again, those felt awesome. Like every single week, they honestly feel better and better. It's my favorite skull crusher variation. Give it a try if you have that machine at your gym. And finished just with some W bar pull extensions at the end. I used the cable extension that had the back pad, so I really kept my back straight and really focused all the tension right on my triceps. Felt great. Um, Bicep curls felt awesome after that. I did 2 sets of 10 with the 55s in each hand, which I was thrilled about. Really, really happy. Went really heavy, but still with good form. Got a really good squeeze. I only recorded the 1 set, but that was actually the second set of the 2 that I did with the 55s. After that, I lightened it to the 40s in each hand, I believe, and I got 15 reps the first set and 10 the last one. I was shot by that fourth set. Um, After that, I went to some preacher curls, went 3 sets to all out failure, and I think I did a drop on the last set, and then finished off with some hammer curls. So, all in all, great workout. I did more sets on triceps than biceps, but honestly, my biceps were shot at that like 9 to 10 set mark. Like, I couldn't really even see doing any more. They were absolutely fried. That's all I recorded, but after after the last set of hammer curls, I did do some forearms, 5 sets of 20 to 25 reps, and then I just finished off with some crunches. But yeah, all in all, great workout. Um, yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow for back and rear delts. I don't know what gym I'll be training at yet. It might be Planet Fitness or no, it's definitely gonna be Planet Fitness because I'm either gonna have to go early, and I'm gonna be down south tomorrow. So it'll either be done early down south or um, after I get home from work back at my normal Planet Fitness. But I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. It'll be either an early or late workout. We'll find out tomorrow. Peace out, guys. I hope you all enjoyed.